और ये लीजिए जनाब कमाल का शॉट, ये आत्मविश्वास के साथ स्लिम मिड ऑफ साइड की दिशा में पुल किया था। नीचे फील्डर मौजूद थे लेकिन फिर भी सभी की निगाहें आसमान की ओर। बहुत ही जोरदार पूरी ताकत के साथ इस शॉट को उठा करके सीधा दर्शक दीर्घा में डिपॉजिट कर दिया है। क्या ये साझेदारी आज पूरी तरीके से आज ये चेन्नई सुपर किंग क्या ये मुकाबला अपने नाम कर सकती है या फिर मुंबई इंडियंस ये मुकाबला अपने नाम करेगी? जल्दी से अपनी अपनी टीम के सपोर्ट लिए जनाब नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा। अगर आप लोग चेन्नई सुपर किंग के सपोर्टर हैं तो चेन्नई सुपर किंग के लिए एक बार जल्दी से नीचे दिया गया देखो लाइक का बटन, जल्दी से उस लाइक बटन पर क्लिक कर दीजिए। जितने ज्यादा लोग आप मेरे कहने पर वीडियो को लाइक करेंगे और बगल में देख रहे हैं चैनल के सब्सक्राइब का ऑप्शन है, उस चैनल के सब्सक्राइब का ऑप्शन पर क्लिक करेंगे दोस्तों, यहाँ पर चेन्नई सुपर किंग का जीतना और भी ज्यादा आसान हो जाएगा। और साथ में उन सभी का नाम 7 नंबर की जर्सी यहाँ पर ऐसी बोलती नजर आएगी। तब तक यहाँ पर एक बार फिर से तैयार बूम भाई का रूल लागू रहेगा। गेंदबाजी के लिए जाने जाते हैं। क्या अगर बुमराह सुपर किंग को आज का मुकाबला जीतना मौका है तो यहाँ पर अंदाज बना कर रखना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि पूरी तरीके से इस समय चेन्नई सुपर किंग जरूर ये पूरा मैदान पर दबाव बनाना चाहती है मुंबई इंडियंस की तरफ से। आज ये रोमांच चेन्नई सुपर किंग जरूर खेल जरूर रही है। आप सभी लोग को क्या लगता है आज के इस मुकाबले में चेन्नई सुपर किंग कितना बड़ा टारगेट आज के इस मुकाबले में मुंबई इंडियंस को देने वाली है? क्योंकि चेन्नई सुपर किंग वर्सेस मुंबई इंडियंस के बीच आज के इस बड़े मुकाबले में चेन्नई सुपर किंग ने सबसे पहले टॉस जीत करके यहां पर बल्लेबाजी करने का फैसला किया है। और आज देखने वाली बात रहेगी कि आज कितना बड़ा टारगेट मुंबई इंडियंस को मिलेगा। चलिए जनाब अगली गेंद जसप्रीत बुमराह, अगली गेंद हल्के कदमों से दौड़ने का प्रयास, सामने तैयार महेंद्र सिंह धोनी, बहुत ही जोरदार तरीके से प्रयास किया लेकिन इस बार भी इस गेंद को यहां पर देखा जाए तो इस गेंद को बहुत ही जोरदार तरीके से प्रहार किया था। फील्डर मौजूद थे लेकिन इस गेंद को जैसे ही फील्ड किया, लेकिन यहां पर जैसे गेंद को फील्ड किया फील्डर के हाथों में गेंद आई, उन्होंने इस गेंद को वापस से विकेट कीपर के हाथ में फेंका और कहीं ना कहीं यहां पर चेन्नई सुपर किंग के ऊपर दबाव बनाने का प्रयास करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। लेकिन आप सभी बता दो फील्डरों ने पूरी ताकत लगा दी इस मैदान में, लेकिन फिर भी चेन्नई सुपर किंग के बल्लेबाजों का दबदबा लगातार इस मैदान में दिखता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। आखिरी की कुछ ही गेंदें बची हैं लेकिन मुकाबला भी कुछ ही सेकंडों में समाप्त हो जाएगा। लेकिन आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है आज यहाँ पर देखते रहिएगा कि आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग कितना बड़ा टारगेट आज मुंबई इंडियंस को देगी, क्योंकि आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग वर्सेस मुंबई इंडियंस के बीच आज सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये मुकाबला 5-5 ओवरों का खेला जा रहा है। चलिए जनाब ल्यूक वुड अगली गेंद, जी हाँ ल्यूक वुड अगली गेंद, हल्के कदमों से दौड़ने का प्रयास, कवर पॉइंट की दिशा में शॉट खेला है। क्या बात है, पूरी ताकत और तकनीकी का इस्तेमाल किया है। क्या ये साझेदारी आज पूरी तरीके से यहाँ पर मैच का रूप बदल सकती है? हालांकि चेन्नई सुपर किंग वर्सेस मुंबई इंडियंस के बीच आज के मैदान पूरी तरीके से रोमांच में बदलता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। 151 मीटर का छक्का लगा दिया था। जल्दी से नीचे देख रहे लाइक का बटन है, आप सभी से बार बार बोला जा रहा है, आप सभी से हाथ जोड़कर रिक्वेस्ट है जिन्होंने अभी तक इस वीडियो को लाइक नहीं किया है, अगर आप लोग महेंद्र सिंह धोनी सर के फैंस हैं, अगर आप लोग मुंबई इंडियंस की तरफ से रोहित शर्मा, सूर्य कुमार यादव और हार्दिक पांड्या के फैंस हैं या फिर विघ्नेश पुत्र के फैंस हैं दोस्तों, नीचे दिए गए वीडियो के लाइक बटन पर क्लिक कर दीजिएगा। जितने ज़्यादा लोग नीचे दिए गए वीडियो के लाइक के बटन पर क्लिक करेंगे जनाब उन सभी का नाम कमेंट्री बॉक्स में अनाउंस कर दिया जाएगा। चलिए जनाब ल्यूक वुड अगली गेंद, सामने तैयार महेंद्र सिंह धोनी। आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग कितने रनों का टारगेट आज मुंबई इंडियंस को देगी? चलिए दोस्तों अच्छी गेंद और बहुत ही करीबी मामला। देखा जाए तो यहाँ पर मिड ऑफ साइड की दिशा में पुल किया था, फील्डर मौजूद थे, कोई भी रन लेने का मौका नहीं। जी हाँ दोस्तों, आज के इस मुकाबले में तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट के साथ जो स्कोर है जनाब धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। आप सभी से हाथ जोड़कर रिक्वेस्ट है जनाब, तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट यहाँ पर रुकनी नहीं चाहिए। महेंद्र सिंह धोनी 8 गेंदे 29 रन। ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ ने फिलहाल अभी शुरुआत नहीं करी है, रन रेट 21.75 का चला रहे हैं। मुंबई इंडियंस इस समय पूरी तरीके से दबाव में है। कहीं ना कहीं आज कितने सारे लोग मुंबई इंडियंस के देखा जाए तो ऑनर जो हैं खुद ब खुद यहाँ पर देखने आए हैं और कहीं ना कहीं धोनी से भी काफ़ी अच्छी खासी बातचीत तो रहती है। देखिए आईपीएल का त्यौहार है, डेफिनेटली यहाँ पर कोई भी प्लेयर कैसे भी बात कर सकता है। लेकिन अच्छी गेंद सिली मिडा शॉट की दिशा में, लेकिन इस बार गेंद को चैलेंज किया था, इस बार भी गेंद को चैलेंज करने का प्रयास किया, ओवर थ्रो हुआ लेकिन बहुत ही आसानी के साथ एक रन बहुत ही आसानी के साथ चुरा लिया है। महेंद्र सिंह धोनी ने आज कमाल कर दिखाया है। आज का मुकाबला जैसे जैसे आगे बढ़ रहा है जनाब, ये मुकाबला और भी ज़्यादा रोमांचकारी होता चला जा रहा है। अपनी टीम के सपोर्ट के लिए जनाब नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा। आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग कितने रनों का टारगेट आज यहाँ पर मुंबई इंडियंस को देगी, चलिए देखते हैं। महेंद्र सिंह धोनी 9 गेंदे 30 रन। ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ ने फिलहाल अभी शुरुआत नहीं करी है। चेन्नई सुपर किंग 30 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के साथ अंतिम की मात्र 3 गेंदें शेष बची हैं इस ओवर की बात करें जनाब। लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं चेन्नई सुपर किंग वर्सेस मुंबई इंडियंस के बीच जो ये मुकाबला चल रहा है, ये मुकाबला जनाब आप सभी को बता दूं 5-5 ओवरों का खेला जा रहा है। इसीलिए आप सभी को कोई भी ज़्यादा देर रुकने की जरूरत नहीं है। आप सभी लोग ये मुकाबला जब समाप्त हो जाए आप सभी लोग जा सकते हैं। लेकिन ये लीजिए बातों ही बातों में ये शेर मैदान में है। ये शेरों की बल्लेबाजी आज अलग ही देखने को मिल रही इस मैदान में। आज ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ ने आज पूरी तरीके से मुंबई इंडियंस को दबाव में ला दिया है। आज दर्शकों के जो पैसे हैं पूरी तरीके से वसूल होने वाले हैं जनाब। आज के इस बड़े मुकाबले में दर्शकों के जो पैसे हैं पूरी तरीके से वसूल हो जाएंगे। आज का मैदान पूरी तरीके से रोमांच में बदलता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। जी हाँ जनाब, ये शॉट यहाँ पर पाठशाला में सीखने लायक था। बिल्कुल जनाब, अच्छी गेंद थी। महेंद्र सिंह धोनी 9 गेंदे 30 रन। ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ 1 गेंद पर 6 रन के निजी आंकड़े को छू लिया है। आज महेंद्र सिंह धोनी वर्सेस रोहित शर्मा, सूर्य कुमार यादव और यहाँ पर हार्दिक पांड्या। एक छोर पर 3 दिग्गज खिलाड़ी आज के इस मैदान में, लेकिन दूसरे छोर पर एक ही शेर खड़ा है और उसको बोल दिया गया है कि सामने 11 शिकारी खड़े हैं और उन सभी का शिकार करना। और महेंद्र सिंह धोनी ऐसे शिकार कर रहे हैं मानो आज यहाँ पर चारों दिशाओं में चारों खाने चित करते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। आज का मुकाबला बेहद रोमांचकारी हो चुका। अपनी टीम के सपोर्ट के लिए जनाब नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा। महेंद्र सिंह धोनी 9 गेंदे 30 रन। ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ 2 गेंदों पर 6 रन के निजी आंकड़े को छू लिया है। जी हाँ, चलिए आज देखने वाली बात रहेगी कि चेन्नई सुपर किंग कितने रनों का टारगेट आज के इस मुकाबले में मुंबई इंडियंस को देगा। चेन्नई सुपर किंग वर्सेस मुंबई इंडियंस के बीच जनाब आज का मुकाबला बेहद रोमांचकारी हो चुका है। अपनी टीम के सपोर्ट के लिए जनाब नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा। जितने ज़्यादा लोग नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक करेंगे, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करेंगे जनाब, उन सभी का नाम कमेंट्री बॉक्स में अनाउंस कर दिया जाएगा। चलिए जनाब, ल्यूक वुड अगली गेंद लेकर तैयार हैं। ल्यूक वुड अगली गेंद और ये लीजिए जनाब डीप स्क्वायर लेग साइड की दिशा में शॉट उड़ा के खेल दिया है। ओह, ये तो तलवार जैसी बल्लेबाजी। ये शॉट देख लो जनाब, ये शॉट इतना लंबा गया है कि एयरपोर्ट का बंदा हो तो दोस्तों यहाँ से फ्लाइट पकड़ लेता। आप ही लोगों ने बोला था कि यहाँ पर एक ही देखा जाए तो यहाँ पर आप लोगों ने बोला था कि एक म्यान में 2 तलवारें नहीं रह सकती। बिल्कुल दोस्तों, यहाँ पर एक म्यान में 2 तलवारें तो नहीं रह सकती, लेकिन देखा जाए तो मुंबई इंडियंस के देखा जाए तो तरफ से जिस तरीके से गेंदबाजी चल रही है उस तरीके से देखा जाए तो इस समय चेन्नई सुपर किंग पूरी तरीके से दबाव में आती हुई नजर आ रही है। लेकिन चेन्नई सुपर किंग के 2 दिग्गज खिलाड़ी महेंद्र सिंह धोनी वर्सेस ऋतुराज गायकवाड़, और ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ भी अगर देखा जाए तो आज महेंद्र सिंह धोनी सर को देख करके छक्कों की बारिश करने लगे हैं। उन्होंने भी बोल दिया है कि खरबूजे को देखकर रंग बदलता है। ऐसे ही आज यहाँ पर ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ महेंद्र सिंह धोनी को देख करके रंग बदलते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। चलिए ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ अगली गेंद का सामना करेंगे। गैरल कॉर्टेज की पहली गेंद और ये लीजिए जनाब, ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ ने छक्के के साथ स्वागत किया आज के इस बड़े मुकाबले में। ये मुकाबला आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग कितने रनों का टारगेट आज के इस मुकाबले में देखा जाए तो मुंबई इंडियंस को देगी। आज ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ 5-5 ओवरों का मुकाबला खेला जा रहा है। आज का मुकाबला जैसे जैसे आगे बढ़ता चला जाएगा जनाब ये मुकाबला और भी ज्यादा रोमांचकारी होता चला जाएगा। अपनी टीम के सपोर्ट लिए जनाब नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा। ये मुकाबला जनाब जैसे जैसे आगे बढ़ता चला जा रहा है, ये देखिए जबरदस्त अंदाज में प्रहार किया है। छोटी गेंद थी, बिल्कुल गेंद बिल्कुल सीधी दिशा में आई है, लेकिन महेंद्र सिंह धोनी सर ने बहुत ही जबरदस्त अंदाज में प्रहार करते हुए इस गेंद को सीधा सीमा रेखा के बाहर भेज दिया है। ये आईपीएल का त्यौहार है, ये भारत का त्यौहार है। और अगर देखा जाए तो चेन्नई सुपर किंग के दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने आज यहां पर देखा जाए तो आप सभी को बता दूं मुंबई इंडियंस के सभी गेंदबाजों को बहुत ही अच्छी तरीके से भाप लिया है। चलिए आखिरी की यहां पर देखा जाए तो 5-5 ओवरों का मुकाबला है। फिलहाल यहां पर 2 ओवर पूरी तरीके से समाप्त हो चुके हैं चेन्नई सुपर किंग की तरफ से। तीसरे ओवर की पहली गेंद, हालांकि मुंबई इंडियंस यहां पर देखा जाए तो महेंद्र सिंह धोनी सर आज 10 गेंदों पर 36 रन के निजी आंकड़े को छू लिया है। वहीं ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ की बात करें जनाब 3 गेंदों पर 12 रन के निजी आंकड़े को छू लिया है। चेन्नई सुपर किंग 48 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के साथ अंतिम की कुछ ही गेंद बची है, लेकिन 2 ओवरों का खेल पूरी तरीके से समाप्त हो चुका। तीसरे ओवर की पहली गेंद भी समाप्त हो चुकी है। दूसरी गेंद लेकर तैयार गैरल्ड कॉल्ट्रिज। और ये लीजिए जनाब एक बार फिर से वही शॉट, तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट के साथ स्कोर आगे बढ़ता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। आज का मुकाबला बेहद रोमांचकारी हो चुका है। अपनी टीम के सपोर्ट के लिए जनाब नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा। जितने ज़्यादा लोग नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक करेंगे, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करेंगे जनाब, उन सभी का नाम कमेंट्री बॉक्स में अनाउंस कर दिया जाएगा। महेंद्र सिंह धोनी 11 गेंदे 42 रन। ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ की बात करें जनाब 3 गेंदों पर 12 रन के निजी आंकड़े को छू लिया है। हालांकि तीसरे ओवर की 2 गेंदें यहां पर समाप्त हो चुकी हैं। चेन्नई सुपर किंग 54 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के साथ। अगर आप लोग महेंद्र सिंह धोनी को मुकाबले के अंतिम गेंद तक अगर आप सभी लोग देखना चाहते हैं तो दोस्तों नीचे दिएगा लाइक का बटन है। आप सभी से बार बार बोला जा रहा है, लेकिन आप लोग वीडियो को लाइक नहीं करते। आप सभी से हाथ जोड़कर रिक्वेस्ट है, नीचे दिख रहे लाइक का बटन है, एक बार जल्दी से नीचे दिए गए वीडियो के लाइक बटन पर क्लिक कर दीजिएगा। जितने ज़्यादा लोग आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग को जीतना देखना चाहते हैं, एक लंबी साझेदारी देखना चाहते हैं, तो दोस्तों एक बार जल्दी से नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए। उसके बगल में चैनल का सब्सक्राइब का ऑप्शन है, उस पर भी क्लिक कर दीजिए, ताकि जितने ज़्यादा लोग वीडियो को लाइक करेंगे, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करेंगे जनाब, उन सभी का नाम कमेंट्री बॉक्स में अनाउंस कर दिया जाएगा। लीजिए जनाब डीप इसको अलग साइड की दिशा में पुल किया, लेकिन इस बार गेंद को चैलेंज किया था। ये शॉट खेलना आसान नहीं था, लेकिन देखना अद्भुत था। इस गेंद पर बहुत ही जोरदार तरीके से प्रहार किया है। आज का मुकाबला बेहद रोमांचकारी हो चुका है। अपनी टीम के सपोर्ट के लिए जनाब नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा। जितने ज़्यादा लोग नीचे दिए गए वीडियो को लाइक करेंगे, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करेंगे जनाब, उन सभी का नाम कमेंट्री बॉक्स में अनाउंस कर दिया जाएगा। आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग वर्सेस मुंबई इंडियंस के बीच टाटा आईपीएल 2025 का ये 23वां बड़ा मुकाबला खेला जा रहा है। जितने लोग भी हमारे साथ इस लाइव स्ट्रीम में जुड़े, उन सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हैं। महेंद्र सिंह धोनी 12 गेंदे 43 रन, यानी कि मात्र 7 रन दूर हैं जनाब अपने अर्धशतक से। आज यहां पर चेन्नई सुपर किंग वर्सेस मुंबई इंडियंस के बीच आज सिर्फ और सिर्फ 5-5 ओवर का मुकाबला खेला जा रहा है। जी हाँ, गैरल्ड कॉल्ट्रेज अगली गेंद लेकर तैयार हैं। आप सभी लोग के हिसाब से आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग कितने रनों का टारगेट आज यहाँ पर देखा जाए तो आज मुंबई इंडियंस को देखे। और ये लीजिए, क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है। इस गेंद को रोकना काफी हद तक मुश्किल था, क्योंकि गोली के रफ्तार से निकली हुई ये गेंद सीधा सीमा रेखा के बाहर चली गई है। आज के इस बड़े मुकाबले में आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हैं। ये महेंद्र सिंह धोनी आज जिस तरीके से यहाँ पर शतरंज की चाल चल रहे हैं हर एक गेंद पर, कहीं ना कहीं मेरे हिसाब से आज 120 से लेकर के 125 रनों का टारगेट जो है आज चेन्नई सुपर किंग यहाँ पर मुंबई इंडियंस को देगी, क्योंकि ये 5-5 ओवरों का मुकाबला है जनाब। आप सभी को बता दूं, इसके बाद चेन्नई सुपर किंग अगर जितना बड़ा टारगेट देगी, देखते हैं आज के इस मुकाबले में क्या मुंबई इंडियंस आज के इस मुकाबले में क्या चेन्नई सुपर किंग के दिए गए टारगेट को क्या अचीव कर सकती है। चलिए तीसरे ओवर की 2 गेंदें बची हैं। 5-5 ओवरों का यह मुकाबला खेला जा रहा है। महेंद्र सिंह धोनी 12 गेंदों पर 43 रन, मात्र 7 रन दूर है अपने अर्धशतक से। वहीं ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ 4 गेंदों पर 18 रन के निजी आंकड़े को छू लिया है। चलिए, गैरल कॉर्ट्रेज अगली गेंद लेकर तैयार हैं जनाब। गैरल कॉर्ट्रेज अगली गेंद लेकर तैयार, सामने मौजूद है ऋतुराज गायकवाड़। ये लीजिए जनाब एक और अच्छी गेंद, लेकिन एक वाइड बॉल का इशारा, बिल्कुल अंपायर की तरफ से एक वाइड बॉल का इशारा। 132.7 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे के हिसाब से गेंद फेंकी गई थी। रन रेट यहां पर 23.25 का चला रहे हैं महेंद्र सिंह धोनी। 12 गेंदे 43 रन, ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ 4 गेंदों पर 18 रन के निजी आंकड़े को छू लिया है। आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है इस मुकाबले के अंतिम गेंद तक टिके रहिएगा, क्योंकि आप सभी लोग के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा सरप्राइज है इस मुकाबले का अंतिम गेंद। मुकाबले की अंतिम गेंद बोल रहा हूं क्योंकि अभी चेन्नई सुपर किंग यहां पर खेलेगी, उसके बाद मुंबई इंडियंस भी खेलेगी, क्योंकि देखने वाली बात रहेगी कि आज के इस मुकाबले में मुंबई इंडियंस कितने बड़े रनों का टारगेट आज यहां पर अचीव कर सकती है। चलिए अगली गेंद, सामने तैयार ऋतुराज गायकवाड़, और ये लीजिए एक और वाइड बॉल का इशारा, सॉरी डॉट गेंद का इशारा। यहाँ पर फुटवर्क बहुत ही अच्छी थी, टाइमिंग भी बहुत ही अच्छा था, और शॉर्ट चॉइस भी बहुत ही अच्छी थी। आज का मुकाबला थोड़ा सा चेन्नई सुपर किंग यहां पर दबाव में
Tell you something, Power BI is actually 10 times better than Microsoft Excel. And yes, I know this might shock some people, but it is true. Microsoft Power BI can handle large data sets that Excel to can't even open. And it doesn't stop there. Companies like IBM, Meta, Deloitte, Amazon, and even Capgemini are willing to pay 17 to 24 lakh per annum salary packages to employees who have Power BI in their resume. Anyone can literally learn this tool very easily, and that too in just 2 days without any coding or any kind of prior experience. How amazing is that? I have this workshop where I teach Power BI step by step, and I'm 100% sure after learning this skill, anyone will see a massive difference in their career growth. Hi, my name is Jatan Shah, and I'm a Microsoft certified official trainer. I'm conducting a 2-day live Power BI domination workshop where you will learn how to handle complex data and convert it into interactive dashboards, all using Microsoft Power BI. In the past few years, I have trained over 32,000 job professionals and helped them advance in their careers for a small investment of just ₹99. So, click on the link below to register for the workshop, and I will see you inside the workshop.
On and on it goes. It is the show that is Tata IPL, and this season 2025. Over to the west side, Ahmedabad, for this clash between these two giant sides. The Gujarat Titans playing their 50th IPL match. Host the Rajasthan Royals, live to you from the Narendra Modi Stadium here in Ahmedabad. It's huge, this place, and they would love to fill it. It's filling up quite nicely, and already a really good crowd. Yeah, look at which the flags are that fly. And I suppose what we want to know, what we want to enjoy as it unfurls, is which one flies highest at the end of the night. 5-1. Oh, yes. Just the start. Away from the lefty, a bit of bounce.
But early on off the seam, take wickets. In that back of the length zone.
Job of setting the tone.
Considering Washington does bowl.
But also it might just be asking.
Certainly pitching outside the line. That it is outside.
Oh, yeah. It's gone for 4.
He's got one of the finest back trends. This couldn't have been a left-hander at pace. Pace Archer is bowling at and find the gap. Outloss. He draws the batsman forward. The line good. Down late. And this, you can see it coming back. 48 clicks. That shatters this. It's 14 for 1. For 1. Once again. Then a little mid-wicket. There's what Jofra is saying. He's steaming in. He's right. Against RCB, the other to see he's in that mindset as well. He's not foxing his batters with just good intent and ugly stuff.
What an adjustment.
Rookie adjustment is the word. The presence of wicket on the offside suggests there's
Would you rather not?
From Fazal Farooqi at the other. Has to be done. That's the
improvisation there, and no support. Deshpande's going to trajectory,
and that's 6 that size.
They're coming at you. Table out there. 4.
and surface it is.
That's a man on a mission inside. So that
This is glorious from Deshpande. That just flew away back with a point. Player.
Where with pace taken off. But no, there was a little bit of width.
20 match.
This is the shot you're talking about. Just watch that sweeper at deep point.
Especially for the Gujarat Titans. Plus put on 280.
Given the way the modern power play, sunrises, Priyansh Arya, just where this modern game is going.
I don't know if there's
Boundary. Right at the
Himself after missing that previous ball, decides to go to his trusty. Who you can get for a big over.
The result is the same.
to the bit of a misfield. Yeah, fire. All in the court of Rajasthan Royals.
In the bowling at this end to make sure that
He will get more.
shot from an unbelievable player. Or right a bit off. That sort of shot off left arm spin.
To maneuver. That's a strong finish to the Gujarat Titans.
Now, both teams who's moved nicely to 43 and 1 at the 8 over mark.
बहन जी सुनिए, ये वक्फ कानून में बदलाव क्यों?
अरे मिसमैनेजमेंट को दूर करने के लिए भाई साहब।
वक्फ बोर्ड और मिसमैनेजमेंट?
जी हाँ, इस मिसमैनेजमेंट को देखकर आपको बहुत कोफ्त होगी। देखिए, साल 2006 में सच्चर कमेटी की रिपोर्ट के अनुसार उस समय वक्फ बोर्डों की सालाना इनकम 12,000 करोड़ रुपए हो सकती थी, लेकिन असली इनकम 1200 करोड़ रुपए भी नहीं थी। तब से आज 20 साल गुजर चुके हैं। वक्फ की तब की कुल 4,90,000 संपत्तियां अब बढ़कर 8,72,000 हो चुकी है, लेकिन इनकम भाई ये तो पूर्णमासी के चांद की तरह घटती ही जा रही है। अगर नए वक्फ कानून नहीं आए होते तो ये इनकम तो लुप्त ही हो जानी थी।
हाँ, तो वक्फ अधिनियम से नुकसान किसी का नहीं होगा, फायदा जरूर होगा।
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल। बेहतर वक्फ बोर्ड, बेहतर मुस्लिम समाज, है ना?
Big ideas often begin with a simple thought and a spark of inspiration. Nitte University nurtures that initial spark and transforms it into groundbreaking innovations. Immerse yourself in an environment charged with the expertise of brilliant minds who fuel your passion for discovery and exploration. Whether you're engineering innovative projects, designing futuristic infrastructures, or pioneering healthcare frontiers, you'll have the tools, resources, and support at NITTE University to bring your visions to life. At NITTE, you'll find cutting-edge research at the forefront of science and technology. Come to a place where knowledge meets passion, where your curiosity is ignited, and where you're encouraged to question, explore, and innovate. Come engage in a vibrant campus life where you can pursue your passions beyond academics.
This is what we've been waiting for. This is incredible. Amazing energy. What a stand. 4 runs to win the game. And it's a 6.
Come and explore over 160 programs offered by 44 institutions across 3 campuses. Welcome to a premier university with a rich history of academic excellence that has shaped countless leaders and visionaries. Welcome to redefining the future and being a part of something larger than life. Welcome to NITTE University.
Gujarat Titans to his bats as deep as they can. Shahrukh without really breaking into a... few balls of actually great quality batter. And he could...
It was only a matter of time before it...
Third of the season, it's come up just 32 touch. Young batters, he's almost powerful. I think they want to...
Keep going. Pitching line, knock out the
The review. It was looking dangerous there. Partnership broken. Archer back into the... It's been a real opportunity. Could be coming. Come back for 2. Missing. And the review going the way of...
right position. Get his balance. It splays out to and actually set at it here. It never gets in line with the target.
They've got a set batsman out. And they'll take that. Well, we've got Matthew.
Easy boundary. He doesn't seem to ever get it playing to now cope.
Side, it's just short of it.
What is this boy? Just heard Matthew Waits. Might really try and
On to try and... You might...
You kind of thought this was play. Yeah, good start. Easily.
Do they want to go upstairs? Just move it 2 inches.
To get out of that over. That's the power in the IPL, but that's the head of Shafin rather, and he will deliver.
Get to the boundary.
Like 220. Then you...
Placement for 4.
Yeah, look at him just lay that back.
Ishan has gone quicker.
The castle broken. Yeah.
It's a fair delivery. Okay, and just keep running until just keep running.
Phew, that was close.
10, 14, 6.
15 overs. Partner. Away. Hands just pitches before.
Great stuff. It hasn't moved away from that slightly before this boundary.
The options here. Look at that lineup.
Got it! He'd been searching, wide of your off stump. And
But as well, Shah Rukh Khan for Deekshana, the second one.
and this little...
That for a start. Take your time, please. Well, that was enough pressure.
Not conceding a boundary. So time and time.
Deliveries, especially the first one from Shafeen.
Order, they have not had much to do.
Offside boundary.
It was Fletch, and he had to reach out for that one.
It's that sort of 100-meter race. 200 is the target that they need to reach.
PL 79 from...
Was on.
Shifted gears, they need the attack.
About pace, Ravi. This ball does nowadays. It goes.
He took pace off that short ball.
43.9, the second delivery.
It's required if it is a short ball, like the won the IPL. Archer can't.
That ball.
He was, because he parried it back down.
Expensive. Misses in IPL cricket. Need stumpings. And here's another one.
Nicely taken there from Sanju. He departs for 82.
It's 6. Rashid Khan wide. Puts it into the crowd.
For him, Rashid Khan just second ball.
More bouncing inside the boundary and going over. T8.
It's just gone over. The bat. Doesn't.
And cut short. A promising inning.
Deshpande saw Rashid. He took pace off the ball. Just right. At square leg.
To come into the ring. Mid-off was up.
And you would feel going round the eyes. Because the onside more. The length was the key. It's not a concern. In fact, it helped him. He favors the onside play in any case. Says no. The other end.
And after 20, they've reached a very, very good.
Bowling for the Rajasthan Royals. In extras, including 7th part of score on the board. The bowler in the ranks.
17 for 6. If that's enough, Rajasthan Royals smiles on the faces. It is a good contest here. Average score. That's 243 for 5. Good one to pitch number 6 at so good in the power play. Back time, I suppose. What?
He'll be attacking the stump.
Is the impact player in place.
Raj.
Now we talk about bat.
Well, there's been a lot of GT team. And to think that
And close enough in this.
Inside the off stump. Anything no matter whether it's upish along the.
you don't see that too often.
Yeah, and he falls for the trap.
Jaiswal cannot believe he's like Rashid Khan. Went straight to him. Weapon Jaiswal, he departs.
You lose early wickets. He's like aware that he's on the big.
A lively start. Second barrage.
Was the case when Rogers deputies got to be what? No, but their light blue.
He was so prior to delivery. Push Kajrolia back on the boundary of the or ordered. 12 for 2 Raj.
Oh, nowhere. And away it sails for 6.
Unless it's a slowish wicket, 38k delivery.
$18 for 2. Not sure what happens, but also it'll go for 4.
He's getting some good movement. I'm just throwing his hands at anything outside.
And can do. It's a repulse.
Sheer timing difference, which always is.
Keep it to 1. It took out. Ball disappears 4-6. Dean off that one. It's 30.
Cricket shot there. It's just fractionally worse through backward point.
Siraj and Rian Parag. 2 6s attack this.
Off the length. Knows that Siraj got the added responsibility of batting it through.
Racing across the turf. Stop GT's run of wins tonight. Batched.
Rajasthan deserve a lot of credit for showing that.
Third 6 for him. It's when he made his debut for India. A confident showing now.
I'm really concerned about 4. It's just like a flick.
Is it? Have we got power play? Bang on it. Another good one.
Fire at some point.
Well, he's reviewing.
With a pair of split screen. One screen signal now.
Has to go. Game, and he'll be back in the groove. He'll come into play a lot. Shots too.
I don't know if it's a bit like batting, Cato, and the actual competition run rates.
Sai Sudash. Rashid gets his.
That indicator being out. That little passage of play, and an important one.
The elevation as it's skidded through. Oh, that's close. I won't be surprised if they go up.
The split screen. Pitching outside leg.
Just excellent over. Just 4 runs conceded.
Point.
As well, slight early judge.
Pink as well now. Not much in it, but 2 wickets make it.
It's just 1.
I think one man has to go here. It doesn't matter what the state of the game is, these kind of shots at my
Halfway, 80. Runs on the board. Bit probably saves him in the end.
Around in that stance, trying to.
Oh, well, up. Ramps up the pressure. Hassan straining it.
I think you're right. It's the momentum.
Pressure still.
Mount. You've got to study that bowling card and see.
End of the pitch.
And that's where these 2 players can be destructive. Start firing. Pick up from Samson.
Rashid, 100 is up. 101 for 4.
As well, just realizing the fact that Jirolia, that's what the captain telling him as well.
Sure, he'll just mire into that arc. So well in the season, where despite matchups
After 11.3 overs with, that's it. Talking of double-digit overs. So
put under massive pressure here. An easy one for Hetmeyer to get. Not easy down that lane.
Krishna and the breaks.
Just a bit, just slashes it, tries up in the ring, doesn't have enough room to work. The skipper departs
very nicely as well at 108. From Rashid Khan. This time he gets
Screen signal now.
back. Is Shubham Dubey. The boundary for Shimron Hetmeyer to take.
see Hetmeyer sweep this one on those top three, but they've got time.
Shimron Hetmeyer.
Why Shimron Hetmeyer with by Prasid Krishna just crack. Looking in good touch.
Chance. Shubman Gill.
any impact here.
And easy, too quick for Archer. He goes for
Sai Kishore.
Flowing everywhere. And Rajasthan will be ruining colours of GT. He's once again. Sai Kishore, he trudges off.
Another very... His range is much great. Man coming underneath it. And another wicket for Gujarat Titans. Quest. Russian, he's a great fielder. So he's up. Deshpande goes. Point. Seems those carry for the maximums over.
Most impressive was the fact that he had a launching pad and could have gone lock.
Team for this.
And it's only fitting Sai Sudarshan or the Gujarat Titans mid-May. So very
ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಬರ್ತ್ಡೇ.
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ?
ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಕೆಟ್ಟ ವಾಸನೆ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಹೂವಿನ ಪ್ರತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಹೂಗಳ ಸುಗಂಧ.
ಇದನ್ನೊಗೆದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೊಸ ವೇಲ್ನ ನೆಂಬೆಗಳ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕೊಳೆಯನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಸಾವಿರ ಹೂಗಳ ಸುಗಂಧ ನೀಡುತ್ತದೆ ಸುದೀರ್ಘ ತಾಜಾತನ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬೊಕ್ಕೆ ತನ್ನಿ.
ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಟಿಪ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮೊದಲು ಇಪ್ಪಿ ಟಿಪ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮೊದಲು ಹೀಗೆ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಫುಟ್ಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಬಿಸಿ ಬಿಸಿ ಇಪ್ಪಿಯ ಬಾಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಇಪ್ಪಿಯನ್ನು ಹೀಗೆ ಸ್ಲಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಟಿಪ್ಸ್ ಕಾಯ್, ನೀನು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೋಚ್ ಆಗ್ತೀಯ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಲಾಂಗ್ ನಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕಿ ವೆಜೀಸ್ ನೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇಪ್ಪಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್.
So the West Indies will be not very happy about the fact that AB de Villiers is in next, I would imagine. That signalled his intentions right from ball one. Brings up the 250.
No need to play yourself in apparently. Slow ball, he picked it up immediately. Perhaps in time it as well as you'd have liked. But still got enough bat on ball to get it past mid-on for 4.
Over the top of mid-off, and that's one bounce boundary. Short boundary, cleared that by plenty. 6 runs to AB de Villiers.
This is an incredible shot.
Fun for who? Definitely not the West Indies team.
option for 6 more. That is absolutely extraordinary.
Well, this is the improvisation that I'm talking about. He shuffled again towards the offside, then went down on his knees.
Kutas hammered for 6 more. That's a long way back over long off. That is a ridiculous shot from AB de Villiers. Kutas slammed that for 6. That's a big one. Nicely played again by AB de Villiers and nicely caught in the crowd as well. Down the ground, 6 runs. That's the record. That is the fastest 50 in one-day international cricket by AB de Villiers. Another exhibition here at the Wanderers today in the peak day. Magnificent stuff. It's high. Samuel's underneath it, but it's going to go over the top for 6 more. It does.
It's not 5,000 meters above sea level. Everyone thought that was the end of AB de Villiers. There are some huge sighs in the crowd.
And he's gone for 6 more. And it's another superb catch in the crowd. Oh no, I can't believe that. That is quite amazing. 140 k's per hour and he does that.
He's slowing down a bit though. Just 17 runs from these first 5 balls. Maximum he can get from this over is 23.
Slapping that one to the fielder though. Should be just the one. 76 runs in the last 4 overs. Most of them courtesy of AB de Villiers. He's on 73. 330 for 1. Just sit back and have a look at this.
Gone past around him, and it's a no ball as well for height. Over waist high.
AB de Villiers looking to target the offside, the 4 men in the circle there. So he gives himself with a broom. Wayne Smith tries to follow him, tries to get the Yorker in. The length is wrong.
On the ground, Russell comes around, and it's landed on that boundary warning.
Closer look at exactly where this one landed. Maybe it is in touch with that 100. It will be an incredible effort if he gets there. He's just bounced in front of the rope, so that should be 4.
Another boundary for de Villiers, nearly going the whole way. He's moved himself onto 82 from just 26 deliveries. The world record is 36 deliveries for 100. He's got 10 deliveries to get 18 runs.
Goes for it, gets 6. Moves to 88. 360 for 1. Today on number 6 from AB de Villiers. This has been an innings of some acceleration.
All the missing his length. He was looking for the Yorker, but in the end it was a friendly full toss. AB de Villiers again crossed to the offside and just flicked it.
The world record now belongs to AB de Villiers. The fastest 100 in ODI cricket belongs to this man, the South African captain.
Absolutely sensational by a brilliant player, and this is why he's the best one-day
14th of January 2015. The record has been broken. It's been a sublime performance by de Villiers. Shots that you don't come to watch every single day. He is the best, and he's put on an absolute exhibition.
Russell comes around. Russell can't get there. It's another one. 3 in a row. 383 for one. Still doesn't sound right, but 383 for one.
The margin for error when this man is in full cry is so small. Change of angle around the wicket, but same result. Maybe de Villiers has seen it as big as a football.
He can hit sixes over the leg side, he can hit them down the ground, he goes over extra cover. He's like a machine, you can't stop him.
Sixes for de Villiers. Phenomenal ball striking. Gives himself some room this time and just flicks it over point. Not an easy shot to play, but to de Villiers right now, any shot is easy to play.
Boss, I'll give you anything to meet the RCB players. Nan karu, nan bike, nan house, nan gloves, nan mouse, anything.
ನೀವು ಡೈಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ಸಿಬಿ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಇರುವ ನಿಪ್ಪಾನ್ ಪೇಂಟ್ ಡೀಲರ್ ಅಂಗಡಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಪ್ಪಾನ್ ಪೇಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಖರೀದಿಸಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ದ ವೀಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೇವರೇಟ್ ಆರ್ಸಿಬಿ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಿರಿ. ನಿಪ್ಪಾನ್ ಪೇಂಟ್.
When there's more of us, there's so much to cheer. More laughs, more chats, got nothing to fear. More is merrier. Is a song that we all sing along. More is merrier,
which is why we add more chunks of real fruit for deeper flavor. Nick, flavors as deep as friendship.
This was the delivery that took him to the world record. We're worried he wouldn't be able to get there in 36 deliveries. Well, it took him even less than that, just 31. He was a bit concerned it might not clear the fielder, but once it did, it was elation. And so it should be. World record, fastest 100.
Goodness me. They'll run out of superlatives to describe some of the shot playing power.
6 number 13 for de Villiers. Strike rate of 341.
We're watching for all the international records that might fall here. The highest amount of sixes hit by any individual batsman in an innings is 16. Maybe de Villiers sits on 13. Can he get over that line too?
It's gone high again. And Suleiman Ben cannot get up to hold it. He's the tallest man on the park.
We've got 14, 2 to go, 2 more sixes required. And as you mentioned, it's the long boundary, the tallest man, but it's still not enough to stop de Villiers.
Back-to-back maximums in the same area. Where does Dwayne Smith try and bowl the next one?
Oh, beautifully bowled. Wasn't that well bowled? But it doesn't matter. He's in such a rich vein of form that even the good ones, he can squirt away for 4.
This is completely unfair. It's an absolutely superb delivery from Dwayne Smith. He's targeted those stumps, got the ball shaping into the right-handed batsman, and how did de Villiers squirt this down to third man? He's opened the stance. Last minute, he just opens the face. And away to the fence.
Talking about 4-3-8, they're hunting them down. De Villiers hunting it down. 9 deliveries to go.
That's going to go for 6 as well. 22 so far off the over. 15 sixes for de Villiers.
And 2 balls to go.
So the world record for sixes is 16 in one innings. De Villiers sits on 15. The highest score for South Africa, 438. Banged in short. De Villiers not going to miss out.
He's equal the most number of sixes in an ODI innings.
AB de Villiers arrived at the crease with 11 and a half overs to go. He now sits on 145, 40 balls later.
What a shot, what a strike. No one protecting the boundary on the offside, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Clears the boundary by a long, long way.
Straight to the Dutch recover and taken. Held safely. And an initial hush around, but now they will rise to applaud one of the great one-day international innings from AB de Villiers.
And so they should. The brilliant South African captain, his brilliance shone through today. Absolutely awesome. His shot selection, his execution, and the way that he took this West Indian attack apart was something to behold.
Just listen to the applause. A remarkable innings from a remarkable player.
Halfway through the 14th over, South Africa were 57 for none. They're now 57 for 3. Number 2 ranked batsman in the world in Test cricket has arrived in the middle. He loves this venue. Scored over 1,000 runs at this venue throughout his career. AB de Villiers had an average of 63, 1,005 runs, an average of 63 with 300s. Loves playing here. And he's going to have to do some sterling work because Roach has got his tail up. It's good stuff from Roach again first up. That is a wicket maiden from Kemar Wright. 16 gone, 57 for 3. Average speed 137. That's come back a bit, but there's a bit of bounce there. It's not going to excite Alim Dar too much, but it came back considerably. There's been some good movement off this surface today for the West Indies. If only they'd got it in the right areas in the first 45 minutes, because they certainly have in the last little while. They've been superb. Down the ground, beautiful. That is outstanding from AB de Villiers.
Classy shot from AB there. As we mentioned before this morning, Mikey, over pitching again. And quality shot by AB de Villiers then.
65 for 3.
Just a push. Just a push. When you're as good a player as he is, and you have the timing that he does.
Too short again. So he struggled from both ends so far. 81 for 3.
Oh yes, Benny. Yes, B, yes,
Could bring close fielders into play. Short leg in particular, perhaps later on a silly point.
Yes, run him up.
That hurt.
There we go, Jack.
94 for 3.
Oh, yes.
It's a lovely shot. I would argue that that must have been off stump, just inside the off stump, and he punched it away beautifully.
And the impressive thing is the footwork got deep into the crease. The delivery was a fraction short, but not that short. AB de Villiers gives himself time, gets deep in the crease, and places it to perfection.
Ouch! He's not picking that one, baby.
So an interesting morning session.
Lighting down! It's over.
So a combative session on the first day of this first test between West Indies and South Africa.
we go down the track, beautifully played, quick feet, nice shot, 4 runs.
It wasn't going to take long. AB de Villiers in the most pressurised situations likes to be aggressive against spin. And on day one, when the day should belong to the seamers, on a surface which should suit these seamers, he's not going to play any differently.
Crunch that away, just in front of square on the offside. That's gone for 4. I guess it deserved 4, but AB's put it away beautifully.
Can't remember a poor delivery that Kemar Roach has bowled. This is his first.
Averages 63 when batting at this venue. Lovely shot. That is a beautiful shot. The offside is packed. There's not too many gaps there, but you'll see in the replay that AB de Villiers just opens the blade a fraction. That's how good he is.
Shot. Beautiful. 4 runs.
Great shot by AB de Villiers there. Just Cottrell just thrown onto the leg side, nice and full on the pads. And AB just leans over it, head over the ball. Into mid-wicket to the boundary.
He doesn't let you bowl a bad ball at him, does he? He really doesn't. Very seldom misses out.
That's a good shot as well. 1 full and on the pads and put away for 4. This one short and wide, and it's cut away. Same result. 2 in a row.
I rest my case.
Overcompensating that time, Cottrell. Full and on the pads, the first delivery, and then short and wide outside the off stump with the second.
Pulled away. And it'll go off to the fence as well. 4 runs.
Top shot this. Just can't bowl him a bad ball. Hit you for 4.
Shot. Short, wide. 4 runs.
148 now for 3. There we go. Just ruined what might have been a good maiden over. Dragged it down a little bit, but it was the width really that cost him the runs.
It's gone off to the fence. Just looking to paddle it down to fine leg. Gets more than he bargained for as it comes off the edge. Then it's another half century for AB de Villiers. Superstar player in this South African lineup.
Yeah, it's half century number 37 to go along with 19 centuries. Oof.
Class player, AB de Villiers. Every time he walks to the crease, you just feel that he's gonna, he's gonna get a score for your team, and as the opposition that you have to get him early, and if you don't, you're gonna be in for a long spell in the field.
Man has switched ends.
Yeah, B. Funny enough, Marky, I think he actually averages better when he was keeping than he did when he was just playing as a batsman. But I suppose that's got to do with the fact that he's matured into his role as the leading South African batsman, along with Hashim Amla. And there we see another example of his aggression. He doesn't like spinners to settle, and he uses his feet so well.
hitting in the right direction as well. Straight down the ground. And of course, with the fact that we haven't seen a lot of balls turning, that helps. He doesn't have to get quite to the pitch because there's not a great deal of the opportunity for the ball to spin past the bat.
And Suleiman Ben will probably be one of the most difficult spinners to get down to because he's so tall. He doesn't have to give it much flight. He can bowl.
Nice. Just a smidgen of room, and quickest man in the field reins it in, Jermaine Blackwood.
They punish you down the ground, and if it's slightly shorter, they can rock back and cut you square. 171 for 3.
Mikey, for me, apart from what you've just... for his length.
Jerome Taylor again.
Feature of their batting is how they pounce on the loose deliveries.
Look at that, that's not a half volley, and that has just been creamed through the covers for 4. That is a beautiful shot.
Not quite a half volley. The transfer of weight onto the front foot, everything perfect.
I think the thing about AB de Villiers, and it's worth just watching him very closely now, the thing about, and the contrasting styles, we talked about AB and Hashimama with the contrasting styles. Oops, almost got a bird. Contrasting styles in playing in spin. Slap that away for 4. What a shot. Over pitch, a little bit of width. And AB de Villiers has pounced on it.
He almost creates his own width, AB de Villiers. He just clears his left leg ever so slightly, just to be able to punch that through the offside, square of the wicket. Yeah, I think it's worth pointing out though, they're tough.
But in saying that, Captain, I think if the West Indies got it right at the start as well, they would have been very testing, but they certainly bowled poorly in that first 30 minutes. Batting deep in this test, South Africa.
And I didn't see bowled too many wicket-taking deliveries.
Fair comment.
How many did you have, Kip?
10.
I would have lied.
Before the second new ball becomes available, this partnership is set. Both batsmen are playing really well. They're in complete control.
And with that single now, South Africa have scored 117 runs so far in the session, so that's really good going. The umpire's call is...
Yes, easy one.
AB de Villiers into the covers, quick out of the blocks this time, and bonus runs as well. West Indies will go, I think, to tea with that memory. 5 runs, the single and the boundary, so that memory will be in their banks as they stroll off Supersport Park. There's the skipper, he's not too impressed with that.
Samuels is back into the attack. Kimar Roach hit the off stump of the ball, wasn't going to hit the stumps. Suleiman Ben had the opportunity to...
So now 100 and 25, make it 26 with that for 3. Short, wide, cut away. A real loosener, and it's been punished by de Villiers, who goes to 90.
Yeah, this was a nice... if AB de Villiers didn't have some cake and dessert at tea time, he certainly got dished up a nice pie afterwards. Short, wide, and when you're sitting on 86, you're not going to miss out on this.
Shot. 2-4. And put away for 4.
The problem, they are difficult to bowl to, but this is making their job a lot easier. Short and wide to start the over-off. And then you've got an offside field, you've got men back on the offside for protection. And you bowl a foolish delivery on leg stump to a man on 90. He's not going to miss out on those. Placement is superb.
On to it. And they'll run straight away. Another century at Supersport Park for AB de Villiers. It's his 4th at this venue. He loves batting here. It's his 5th against the West Indies. He's got 20 now. Career hundreds. Applauded by his team. Applauded by the crowd here at Supersport Park. He's a superb batsman.
Area together. Well, then it does twitch. That's a super shot from de Villiers. It's all the way. It's a big one. 294 for 3.
Lovely footwork this, and de Villiers is the man, is the one of these two who looks to get down the pitch to spinners. Amla hangs back a little bit more, which makes it difficult for spinners to bowl at these two at the same time.
Nerves, uncertainty. You get him out, you got Quinton de Kock who walks in. Now Quinton is we know he's a bit of a dasher.
The box fish.
Seniors, either of Walsh, followed one.
Who got the blame if it didn't do anything?
Down, Shiva! Has made it more and more difficult.
And Mikey, I agree with you. I would...
Balls, Benny. Good start, Benny.
Huge way. Because he's been their best performer.
Easy, easy. Yeah, Shivi.
Is. Oh man, you surprised me when you said it the first.
Where you're coming from with that? You're wanting me to say 333 for 3.
Yes, got him blocked.
If he plays in all 3 tests, he jumps up.
Players were shaking hands and saying, well done, well played, see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Ideal time now for the West Indies to take another wicket.
Imar Roach news in a sec. Came back a little bit. So AB de Villiers and also Hashim Amla will be a little bit circumspect initially. Wickets, wickets. That's what they would have been talking about, the West Indies. There's no point with them just sitting back. A little bit of bounce.
There for the bowlers. Occasionally, but that length was good. Good again.
About to complete his 18th over. Full that time. Eased on the onside. So it's a tidy enough start from Cottrell. That's a beautiful shot. That's not a half volley by any means. That's a pretty good delivery that AB de Villiers has just punched down the ground for a couple for a little while. Which of course arrived, these two. Slap through the offside. That's gone through extra cover, and that's not a half volley again, and it's gone for 4.
Well, you have to admire the quality of the shot and the talent that has put that on display, because as I watched this ball go down, I thought, not bad, not a bad line, not a bad length if the ball is swinging, and it's still been dispatched. That speaks to the quality and the class of AB de Villiers.
brilliant from AB de Villiers. That's his 9th score of 150 plus. Extraordinary. And there's a reflection of what he has done so far in his Test career. 278 unfinished in Abu Dhabi. We were there, Kepler. That was special.
Yesterday.
Catch him, God!
Yeah. There you go. There's the breakthrough. Looking to play that through the offside. AB de Villiers, he wasn't quite to it. And it just goes off the bat and balloons to the man at backward point.
Slightly slower delivery there from Suleiman Ben. AB de Villiers looking to free the arms, looking to dominate from the start of the over. And carve it through the offside. Doesn't get it right. Loops to backward point. But what a fantastic innings. 152. He's been sublime at times. It's a valuable contribution to his team.
Top-ranked batsman in the world, AB de Villiers takes guard. Much the best player at Supersport Park. In fact, in the first innings, he played an extra special innings. His career record of touching on 52. It's pretty good, nearly 7,000 runs, and given how much time he's now spent keeping wicket, you get an idea of its overall effect. Nathan Lyon, buoyed by that wicket of Faf du Plessis.
Start, guys.
And got just a touch of spin. He's been prepared to bowl the ball. Actually, at first, Smith looks as surprised by it as anybody else, doesn't he? Oh, there are the dancing shoes, Tom. Your words, not mine.
His length.
That's what you have to be careful of when you first go in. You go early at the ball. You're expecting the ball to be at you before it is. And there, the reason for the sad catch is that AB just punched it a bit early, and it almost carried back to Nathan Lyon. You really do have to rethink every innings depending on the surface that you're playing upon. 1, 2, 3 for 3.
Righto, Mitchell Johnson back into the attack now. Quick little burst just before the tea interval. Michael Clarke has this habit of standing right next to the batsman. It's quite interesting that he does this. Right next to the batsman when he starts directing the field. Just backing away now from AB. AB, I think, actually probably did the right thing, and he moved about 5 or 6 paces towards the middle of the pitch so that Michael wasn't in his right ear.
You see a few captains doing that, and they do it for different reasons.
What's he got? 3 slips and also that short cover.
Sometimes you'd think they do it because they're trying to intimidate the batsman at the crease.
With his angles, he likes to make sure he's got things totally worked out.
Holding or Clarke? Himself.
I guess there's no doubt that Clarke would have been building up to this little stint before the break, knowing that AB has just arrived relatively, although he's, as Robin said, he's been there for 30 minutes. And this is the man that he turns to, Mitchell Johnson. Man that he's turned to all season, and the man who certainly hasn't disappointed. I really do know how valuable this week would be to get.
But AB de Villiers
might have to bowl that one again. Yes, there's a little bit of exercise for Richard Illingworth.
Waiting mode.
End of the over, 132 for 3. Number 14.
No.
This will be going to be very different.
One thing about quick bowlers and slow pitches is that the real quick guys are not Yorkers, but that was from a high back lift and just sheer pace on a pitch that
Certainly not taking any risks at the moment. Just want to make sure that there's no incentive offered to the Australians. Off the glove, and it's gone fine. A little bit of good fortune there. Might have been a bit of glove and a bit of bat involved as well. Ended up being a boundary, but he wasn't in total control of that, AB de Villiers.
This was a bit quicker than the rest of the over. And that is a serious change of pace. Got away with it.
Just top edge. And that's a very good follow-up as well. And a follow-through from Mitchell Johnson, extended one, and the odd word ignored by AB. 138 for 3. And knock South Africa over. All pretty different today, and beautifully worked by AB.
Depending on how it all pans out. I don't think it's an ideal situation in any form of the game to go in.
Yeah, I think that's a fair comment. I mean, Peterson, I'm afraid, hasn't been doing the holding job or the attacking job. $142 for 3.
Thinking about how nice they were when the off stump flew out the ground. So it doesn't have to be nasty. It can be jovial, and so long as it makes you think about something other than what you're supposed to be thinking about.
Negotiated by AB de Villiers, and that completes the second session.
Short mid-wicket, the unusual field is here. It's worth us constantly reminding you of the fields that Michael Clarke sets. Oh, inside edge onto pad.
I think it's worth noting how so I think we're going to have a test match of
way thickish edge. Harris wins the moral battle, but the runs go to the batsman, AB de Villiers.
These were flying to slip at Supersport Park, where there was bounce and pace, and no such luck this time for Ryan Harris.
Well, just to highlight the point that has been defended just like that. 153 for 3. But during the Ashes.
And just to finish off, that's making the assumption you face them all. You might only face half. So 158 for 3 in those catching positions in front of the wicket. De Villiers does, the beautiful hands that just open the blade.
And that's the skill of the man, the class he has. And when presented with a poor delivery or one that's just slightly overpitched, he's able to find the gap by just opening the face of the bat. And he times it well enough as well.
And that's every bit as good. Maybe it's even better. Talk about threading it through them all.
Well, this is a change of pace from Siddle. Slightly off-pace delivery. It's normally about 130, mid-130s. This was 122, so he was trying to draw de Villiers into the drive, which he did, but it's just slightly over-pitched the delivery. Therefore, de Villiers could keep it to ground and control it and time it perfectly.
I really find that a pleasant stroke, the on drive, and the reason being is that it distinct things.
Catches the call, it's just short. Looking to force the pace, AB de Villiers.
Dullness of the light. It's been good, hard test cricket, though. And let's put that in position right away. As soon as that series started, and it certainly worked.
having bagged a pair against Australia.
What a shot that is. Wow, that is an amazing shot. Whipped away on the leg side for 4. Went like a rocket.
Haven't been many loose deliveries from the Australian bowling lineup today. And this one just drifts down the leg side. AB de Villiers latches onto it, whips it through wicket, and he brings up his 7,000th test run.
It's brilliant.
It's very good to see when that goes up on the scoreboard and there's an announcement. It's good to see all the Australians just a short round of applause, just appreciating a milestone reached by their opposition.
K for tomorrow is looking outstanding. Looking to drive on the up that time, AB de Villiers, such as just below AB actually. That's a long hop and it's been smashed away for 4 very quickly indeed.
Yeah, loosener from Smith, and there's no way de Villiers is going to miss out on that opportunity. He struggled, all the South African batsmen have struggled really to get their timing going, to put away deliveries. So if you get one like this, dragged down, short, de Villiers picks his spot, drags it across to the leg side, and picks himself up a boundary.
Just a couple of overs obviously of something different before that second new ball is taken. I guess that's the plan.
Oh, yes, Smudge.
He's bound to be. He'll have some variation.
I think that's the disappointment for Quinton de Kock, that so many deliveries would have been.
Probably the last.
Just to see what the umpires do with the light. De Villiers down the wicket, as he's done so often so far in this series. Just works it comfortably to Madon.
Lost a couple of quick ones.
I think the decision on the new ball will get until that feeling goes away. Then he can take the new ball.
Yeah, you can bet there'll be some sort of communication with
Unless he's sometimes using it maybe to line himself up to make sure his balance is good.
It's like Adrian Holtstock holding it.
He actually had a word with umpire Dalmasina too, to say what. That short-mid wicket is definitely in play. Nudge on the leg side, and the fielding's either been done by the bowler or short-mid wicket, so you can see the wicket is.
Saw him coming.
Very good.
Spun it.
Away, pick up a couple of wickets, and at the same time give the seamers a bit of a breather so they can rotate from one end. So that's the end of his 22nd over. Good stuff from Lyon from the duck pond end. Eased away on the leg side. Sean, Robin and myself will take a breather to take you through for the next.
Yeah, I can almost. Brilliance. Courtesy of Nathan Lyon, who's the de Kock after that, who, yeah, as you say, didn't need to go looking after it, but might well have been thinking, oh, this bloke's not. Where is it? It's in the gap. It's gone for 4. And it brings up 50 for AB de Villiers. Quite different, this one, from the one he got at Centurion. It's his 36th Test match 50. He's found a way to get there.
Yeah, it has not been easy. But that wasn't a difficult shot to play, not a difficult way to get to his half century. It was a real long hop.
Well, he's bowled one that's spun a mile. He's bowled a rank long hop which went for years.
Yeah, I'll try to bring a bit of it.
The dark one appeared. Well, wonderful stroke. Really gave that something. Almost a little delay at the top of his backswing. And then AB de Villiers really whipped through the ball.
Yeah, quality shot, yeah.
by AB. He spent a lot of time at the crease waiting for deliveries to put away yesterday. It almost seems like that patience is paying off now. Waits for the ball to get to him. Good extension of the arms. Closes the face, yes. That was because of the width. So well balanced through impact.
Catch it, doesn't. Did it carry? The slowness in the surface. And that doesn't carry to slip either.
When he was of a similar mould. That's beautifully hit. That's 4.
Picked an interesting length to hit for 4 here, to sweep for 4. From just half a second, it looked as if it might have been just a little bit too full. Now, whether he just realises it and adjusts brilliantly, I'm not sure. No, it was the perfect length to sweep. And he's kept it in front of square where there's no fielder.
Shot. Really well worked that by AB de Villiers. Everything works together. The events prior, and then he's deep in the crease there. Cuts it away.
Many frown upon the sweep shot, but this is what it does to a bowler. Suddenly he's had to change his length, he's changed his line, and it gives de Villiers just enough room to work with.
Shot. What a shot. He's hit it over all 4 of them. They've just turned round to watch it sail over the boundary for 6. 270 for 5.
You could suggest this is taking the mickey. If they're standing there, he's going to bowl there, and when he does, I'm going to hit him for 6.
Boundary.
Really good. Wow, terrific punch off the back foot. He knows exactly where the fielders are, and he'll take full toll, full advantage at every opportunity.
Class by AB de Villiers. He is aware that they're going to probably be bowling nice and straight at him. But this one, back of a length and a little bit of width. And he just gets up and punches it in front of square. Timing is superb.
That is the danger of having this field. 6 men on the onside.
At Harris now. Slightly short, slightly wide, and smashed for 4.
First delivery of this ball here for Harris. Bit of a loosener. De Villiers is in good touch, isn't going to miss out. It's dragged down, there's some width on offer, and he absolutely smashes it through the offside. The crowd appreciate it. Quality shot this from AB de Villiers.
This is a very good angle at which to look at that shot, to see how far in front he's hitting the ball, because there's a man square. So he has taken it early so that he can get it in front of square. No point just trying to...
They'll have.
Average score batting first in a test match here is 298. So
pushing back.
It's an inside edge. Shake of the head from Kumar Dharmasena. Different story when AB's on strike. Margin there of the ball is so small. Punches that one for a couple. Good over.
Played with a lot of confidence.
Single out cover takes AB de Villiers to 96.
Punches that one for a couple.
Offside field. Now de Villiers goes flat and hard and beats the man out of deep backward square. That is a street smart 100 from AB de Villiers. Jacques Callis may have gone, but AB is around for a while yet.
The class of the innings at Supersport Park deserved 100. He only had to wait a few more days, A.B. de Villiers, before he reaches that magical figure.
Well, punches that one for a couple.
Offside. Now de Villiers goes flat and beats the man out of deep backward square. Best 2, 19 that is a street smart 100 from A.B. de Villiers. Jack Callis may have gone.
He's going to run down. Waters chasing
for a while yet.
They come back for the second.
The class of the innings at Supersport Park deserved 100.
Looking for the bold on.
He only had to wait a few more days, A.B. de Villiers,
get their wickets
before he reaches that magical figure.
Well, punches that one for Chris.
Offside.
Nicely worked. All about game awareness. So you've got to be. And there's no doubt during the day where those are best 2, 19 rotation around it. Those are the spinners have been trying for them. They thought there, he's going to run down. Waters chasing the chart. Quick on his feet back. And punches up through the offside to chases on. It's going to be a teaser.
The class of the innings at Supersport Park deserved 100. He only had to wait a few more days, A.B. de Villiers,
get their wickets
before he reaches that magical figure.
Switches from de Villiers.